Yo, yo, yo! It's Dumb and Dumber once again. How do I say it? I don't know how to say it. I do want to see if it's of course another one. I do want to go ahead and say this. And throw this out there because I know it was a problem the last time we did this, the last episode. The audio was spiking, but that will not be an issue this time. That
I
was
mean, it was
completely
just
on purpose,
it was just for like a second
just to
and
see what it did.
like starting. It was just
Yeah,
like
but it's one of those things like, oh, damn, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is in my ear? But anyway, um, that won't happen again. I'll be sure of it. This is just purely off of what we're going to be talking about, and it's going to be about a very specific, um,
it's
very
gonna be about
poisonous.
our favorite. It's gonna be about our favorite company,
The most
favorite
poisonous.
music and media company.
What the hell? Music?
Yeah.
My ass.
What do you mean,
That game
bro?
produces absolutely dog shit music. What are
Hey,
you
hey,
on
hey,
about?
hey. No, it doesn't. The
What?
musics are great, bro. What are you talking about?
What? Are you on
Yeah, I
crack,
can.
bro?
Wait, wait. I can literally send you the. I can literally send you like so many songs.
Yo? Okay, but anyway, who cares? Anyway, we're going to be talking about Riot Games, our very favorite, beloved company that has a very poisonous drive towards it. Um,
It's not the company. It's just like the game how it's made. It's just like the people who's not as welcoming. They just don't want to like you know.
I don't
They
know.
just
Wait,
don't.
wait, you can't tell me that this company has something that's like what every company has. It's only Riot
No, they
Games.
all. It's obviously it's gonna be like a whole different. Like, but they're just like the community of the game. Some people are actually like good, but some people just made this like whole experience like living here.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's, okay, listen. You're not wrong. I will say you are correct. You are correct. Okay, you are right.
uh huh,
But there's an issue here. The issue is that the creators of Riot Games, right, the games that they make, are
yeah.
for some reason addicting. Now, people can go and stretch it as far as, oh, because the game's good. No, it's not. No, I'm sorry, but you cannot tell me League of Legends or Valorant is a good game. Tell me. Or
Yeah, I
TFT.
mean,
TFT too, yeah.
I would say the game sometimes feels it's good, sometimes feel it's shit, but the overall game is not that great because because there's no like rewardness. You told me that before because there's no, it's not rewarding. If you like, it's like a team oriented games, like their MOBA game, like League of Legends, or
Sure.
even if you say Valorant, they're not rewarding. If you're like popping off as a solo player, you cannot like only carry your team to win. You can
Yeah, but
like
that's the
you
issue
could be
though.
like the yeah.
You can say that, right? It's not
Uh-huh.
it's a team oriented game, but here's the thing. It may feel like that, but guess what? You can tell your brain, you know what? No, I'm not gonna play this game anymore. You can leave and then come back. It's the same shit. You're like, fuck, I need to play it again. Fuck, I need to play it again. I need to play Valorant. I need to play League of Legends. And you go back feeling like the same shit you did before.
Yeah. I mean it's I mean I recently like got these like issues with my game, so I stopped playing competitive for like 2 months now. It's been 2 months. I recently got back, but still got like same issue on my last game. I barely like got a win. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna like get this issue. Bro, I changed my like whole router to like I sent you the clip. So I
Yeah.
when I sent you that clip, I was like, bro, I'm so good. I applied for like a gigabyte tournament like right next day.
Yeah.
Though we lost, but it was like, bro, I was so hyped after I hit that clip. I was like, I'm fucking insane. There's no one better than me. Then I got like we got quickly humble, but yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Here, listen. Okay. I need to ask you one question only.
Yes.
Now, now, this. Okay, my apologies. I keep thinking this. Okay. For example, can you straight up tell me Valorant is a good game? Yes or no? Just yes or no.
With friends or like without like
Just this is a game in general, really. I mean, can you? I mean,
it's
well, fine.
I
Rate
would
both of them.
say not good, but not that bad too.
Now, now, for example,
It's a decent game, I would
okay.
say.
Now riddle me this: if I were to tell you you can't play Valorant for a month, would you be able to go do that or no?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you, are you sure? Are
I'm
you
good.
sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Bro, I haven't been playing Valorant that much, so I'm sure.
Are you insane? You know why? Because listen here. Look.
No, if you were to ask me like that, like same thing like 1 month ago, I would say hell no. But
you,
now it's
you
not that like
know why I asked that question? Is because
why?
you got league, right? You got league to practice.
I mean,
I got league,
I
but no, I go to sleep. I wake up to, yeah, I went back to the
I mean, bro, listen. I was like, bro, I'm gonna like really understand this game and like play it. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna play it. So I hop on with my like friend who surprisingly he also has played League before.
Mhm.
So I was like, yeah, you just tell me what to do. I'll play Yorick and we'll just go. So I like pick Yorick. I didn't know like we played like these like random agents. So random like where they like select the role for you,
Yeah.
so they can assign you top or. So I didn't know I had like jungle as my primary and top as secondary. So I got like assigned jungle. So I was like on my team, bro, can I play top? And then they said no, but I still went top. And I got my ass kicked, and they were like shit talking me. I was like, bro, you know what? I'm fucking done with this game.
Uh,
It's just
I
like
think
the
the
same
funniest
shit.
thing is the fact that I think what makes me die laughing is the fact that you went. I remember I was going to sleep. I was laying down, get ready to sleep. And I opened my phone because I have my phone beside me. And I'm like, all right, let me open it. And it's you, and you're showing me your scores, which were decent. I was like, yeah, he's got it. I go to sleep. I wake up. I wake
Those
up.
were decent. Those were decent.
Yeah, I woke up. Yeah, I'm going to Valorant.
I mean, bro, I got two. Bro, I literally like went like on a 5 game spree to see like, can I even play this game? I was like, nah, hell no, I cannot play this game. I just cannot. I just like went back to when I like started playing League and just smashing my table again and again. You remember that?
I do.
And so I was like, bro, hell no. I mean, I do the same shit on Valorant, but it's a lot less now.
You know, because we're polar opposites. Because if I were to do what you did on League, no, yeah, League for Valorant, I wouldn't last as long as you did on Valorant. But here's the issue: is that we clearly crater more than the other. Like my cousin and I, who have played League since, um,
You told me you were like 7 when you started playing,
yeah,
right?
I was. I know I was that age. Yes, I was 7 years old at that point. Him and I played it, and here's the thing. Uh, I think it's safe for me to say, I can't say that game is a good game, but most people would be like, "Oh, no wonder it's addicting to you because you played it all your life." Well, here's the issue: is that yeah, maybe I did.
Addicting. It's just like some games you just like see like for me it's a CS:GO. I just like I'm not addicted to it, but I just like every time I just go back and like play because I've been playing since like I was a child. Same with GTA.
Yeah, but I think when it
Like
comes to
I've
addicting, even
it's
though
not
you know it's
addict.
unhealthy, but you still keep going
Yeah,
back to it, is definitely addiction.
yeah. I mean, you just need to like stop. That's what I did. Like I was like getting like no, I was like getting like too angry. I mean, I still get angry, but I just like try to like watch it now. I just like turn it down. I just like turn off the game. It's not worth it to like go on and just like play it.
Hey, I don't mean to
I
cause
mean,
a
I really want to talk about like how was your experience? I mean, you just recently got Valorant. You played like a couple games.
yeah.
How was it?
Then I got pissed off. Like I got the same treatment you did.
Huh?
I got the same treatment you did. I got in, did horribly, got shit talked, and I got off the game and never
Yeah,
played
you
it
got. Yeah.
again.
I mean, you sent me some good clips. What do you mean you got shit talk?
Yeah, but like that game is so like you have to like be in a mental state where you're like confident.
It's just too much because from people coming from like if we're playing like CS, people coming from CS, it's just like a way different game because you have to worry about too much. Like there's gonna be like a race coming out with a fucking rocket launcher, like satcheling in, jet dashing in, just like killing you with their out or like updrafting, like one shotting you with the knife. It's just like too that game is too much. But when you like play it for a long time, you just like get around it.
That is very fair, but I do want to say this.
Yeah.
I looked it up. Yes, I was bored, and I was 7 years old when I started playing League for the first time, and it was on its release day. Um,
Yeah.
but I will say this: most majority of people can tell you, "Oh, yeah, well, you keep going back to that game because you know you grew up playing it. Oh, you love it so much." But here's the reality, and this is the truth. From someone who played something all my life, like the same thing go with Dark Age of Camelot. You know what I mean?
I mean, you have the right to speak against it too because you have been playing this game for so long. You just like hate like where it's going.
Yeah, that too. But and you gotta realize is that um, it's one of those games that for some reason you hate, but there's something going on that's making you keep playing it, even though it makes you insanely miserable. That League of Legends is the only game that I will absolutely be miserable playing, but I'm still going to play it because
I mean, it's
I
not
can't
just
leave it.
you. I just like I recently like heard like people talking about it too. Like so many like people who has been playing this game for so long, they're just like saying we're like done with this game. There's like no point. The community is like way too toxic now. There's like no point, no fun playing this game. Like say I mean it happens same with Valorant. I feel like playing solo, like some people just like make this game so much horrible. Like even if it already wasn't that horrible, they just like make this game like unplayable.
Well, I do want to announce that this to the video is that the reason we're talking about this because these are games that we play quite a bit. These are probably
Because we love
games we played more. Well, no, we
we
don't.
love
No, we
League of
don't. No,
Legends.
we
We love
don't. No, we
Valorant.
don't. No, we don't. No,
Yeah, we
don't
do.
lie. Don't lie to
We do.
everybody. I fucking hate both those games. I hate them, but I love them at the
I
same
mean,
time.
I kind of like Valorant, but okay.
No, there's no way. There's no way you can. No, you can't say that shit with a
I
straight
said I
face.
kind of like
No, you
Valorant, bro.
can't.
I
Just
mean,
say that shit's ass.
bro, no. Listen. Listen. I mean, I just like I don't play that game alone. I just like play with the friends and all. So it's that game is not that horrible for me. I just like enjoy
Yeah,
playing
I
with
play with
my
my
friends,
cousin
my
on League
cousin.
every day, like every
Yeah,
other day. But we
yeah.
still hate
I
it.
play.
I mean, you think we enjoy playing that shitty ass game? Hell no.
I mean, like stuff we do. Sometimes we come across people like they're like genuinely good people. I
Genuinely
mean,
good in my ass. I don't
I
know about that. I don't know about you're stretching it now. Oh hell no! You won't get a guy who says, "I hope you guys have a great day." On any of my games. Oh, I hope you die tomorrow. That's what you're gonna get. Like what, bro? Ask like you get a good ass neighbor playing Riot Games game. No.
mean, remember when we played when we played comp, like we on your servers, I remember like we did manage to find some like crazy people, like some
Yeah.
crazy
Oh,
good
we did,
people.
and we got people who are completely and obviously
Oh yeah,
high
I mean yeah.
off marijuana who had no idea what the hell they were doing playing Valorant. So what else
I mean,
you
it's
guys
good for
saying?
lower ranks. I mean,
What?
if you like don't care about like losing and you just like having a good time, it doesn't matter anyways. Like if
Oh
you get a high
no.
ass email.
Oh no, dude. I think what you need to understand is that the game is just trash. It's trash. It's garbage, man. Please hear me out. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I do want to
Listen,
say
I
this.
don't like. I'm not like totally disagreeing with you. I'm just saying like some people just like they're like some people who just made the game like horrible. Like there are some people who made these games like
Mm.
playable. If not like
You want to
I
know
don't know
what's
what to say. You
infuriating
know
about
what?
me with these games is that, um, for some reason, their Riot Games has like a weird tendency, like their games, their player base has a weird tendency of like playing ranked, but being so ass to the point where like they don't know what they're doing, and you ask them, "Why are you playing ranked?" They're the type of people who go, "I just want to play it." Like, what? What? Like I don't find that anywhere
I mean,
other than Riot
I don't
Games.
know. Like, there's like something off with the Riot Games rank because like some games are like I come across these people who just like playing so bad. Like I used to like go, bro, are you fucking insane? Like, how are you playing so bad? And when it wasn't to the point when I was that same person, and like I was like popping off. There's that game like is like you're like popping off one game and just next game you can do like what like everything you do is right but you cannot get the results like we go back to like that game is not rewarding as like it is because you just like when you like get like are like some like for a reason like I just got ranked up
Hmm.
like I would get these teammates who were like way too fucking good. Like not
Yeah.
teammates, the enemies. And I
Enemies.
get like they're like the teammates are gonna be like some people like if I were to rank up to diamond today.
Pro
So I
players.
would get like enemies from like Ascendant or Immortal who got like stuck in diamond, who've been playing bad, but on my game they have to play like fucking Radiant. And I get the team of fucking bronze people and their IQ is going to be lower than the irons.
Now, you know what's crazy about that is
Yeah.
that I would say it's the polar opposite of League, and I say this because of this. Look, so when it comes to League, it's the same thing, but here's the issue. Um, Now what me and my cousin uh deal with is this. So the enemies aren't as difficult as like what you would say like it's like when you're playing the enemies are what radiant or ascendant and higher, and even though you're in like a low elo at the point, it's like on league you're fighting the same elo until fight a smurf or something. um you sit there, think of that, and then give your teammates a brain, and they do, and which some of them do. Now, the league goes both ways. Either you get a teammate who does unbelievably beautiful, but, but, that's where it comes into play. Bro starts giving the enemy an immense amount of gold. For example, on League, if you keep getting a certain amount of kills without dying, you get a shutdown where a bounty on your head. Where if it kills you, gets more money than usual, right? So
Uh-huh.
these guys will get super fed on our team, and we tell them what to do, but they don't listen. You know why? Because their ego is giant, and that's what low
Yeah,
elo players do.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's just. But the thing is, that's not just like I would say we just play Riot too much, so we just talk about Riot. But it's just like every single game. Like on Valorant too, they're just like ego peaking every angle. Like I come across these people who just like insta locking dudes they don't even entry.
Then again, there's a certain someone I know who would say, "Well, that's in every game. You'll find
I
someone
mean,
doing that shit."
when I play League with you, that guy is me. Like who's like feeding the entire enemy team.
Yeah, but everyone has that point. I've done it. You've done it. A lot of people have done it. But here's the difference between League and Valorant: is that with Valorant, the people you fight feel like you're just fighting someone who's secretly a pro player who's just fucking you in the ass. But here's the issue on League,
Yo,
right?
yo, you
Yo.
got you.
Is that too much for YouTube?
Yeah, it could get. You can't.
My bad.
What the fuck?
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I mean, yeah, like I'll say, come to the. I just like hate those people who just like came. Like they come across, they come to like a lower ranks and just like destroy everyone. Yeah, bro, no shit, you're gonna fucking destroy everyone because they are the people who are stuck in the rank you made out of like 2 years ago. Go play with your rank.
Yeah.
And I don't have problem. I don't have problem with these people who just smurf.
Yeah.
Even play like we come across with like one smurf one game. It's okay. Okay, you just want to like come across, stroke their ego. But the people have the fucking audacity to come and just like shit talk, bro. You're really gonna. It's like you're shit talk like trash talking to a 5-year-old. You're a grown ass man, shit talking to our 5-year-old.
So
Like this is
it's
no
like
point.
being ascended and then going to a bronze level and going, God damn, you guys are ass. No,
I mean,
shit, they're ass. They're
bro,
bronze.
there is people I know. Like remember, I like talk about like somebody who I thought changed, but he didn't. He fought, bro. I remember this correctly. That guy, I know I have he fought my cousin on like a random like night. We were playing like at 2 a.m. Nobody wanted to play. We came on to play just for him. And that motherfucker had the audacity to like flame the entire team. And you know what happened? Motherfucker was gone. He was gone the next day. Like he like called us. I thought I didn't pick up, and he was gone. He's just gone now.
You know what's funny to
Bro,
me?
like yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Why not?
as soon as someone I thought changed, well, they fucking didn't. It's like, okay,
I mean, bro, listen, bro. He was a good ranked player, I would say.
Yeah.
He was like higher in model lobbies.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you're like coming to like we just want to enjoy, so we like 5 stack and we like having a great time. But if you're gonna make the game unplayable for like people around you and like expect that we wouldn't say anything, it just like you're just like killing the fun. Because at that time I didn't give a fuck if we lost or not. We just wanted to have a good time, so we just like go about on a days. But that like there's like problem with certain people that doesn't understand that you just want to have fun. Like recently I just come across these people recently who just want to play the game for fun. They don't give a fuck about their ranks. Like I even used to. I still give a. I wouldn't say like I totally don't give a fuck about my rank. Like I hate like playing in low elo lobbies because some people just do like random ass shit. I just don't know like what to do.
Mhm.
But some people I genuinely like recently just come across who like made that game like generally so much fun. I just want to play that game.
That is very fair. That's very.
And
I'll give
we wouldn't give a
that.
fuck if we're losing.
That is very
And
fair.
sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes we come across like I don't know how, but we are coming across like some like good enemy team too, who also wants to have fun. They don't want to like go like farming kills, like shit talking. No, they also want to have fun.
Now, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let me sum up the League of Legends.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. I also want to like touch one topic which is related to I think League of Legends, but
absolutely.
like you go on.
Okay. So like I said, you like when it comes to League, the rank system. I do want to throw out there. I'm the type of person who I don't care if anyone goes, well, it's because you guys suck. It's because you guys aren't good. But here's the difference. Now, you know those type of people who go, who just like who int who go like what 0 kills 20 deaths and they say, oh look at you, you're always losing, look at your match history, and then they're the issue, they're the problem. No shit, I'm losing games because people like you, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's what I get. So here goes the league. When me and my cousin play, like you said, whoever, depending on who you're playing with, it don't matter who you win, lose, whatever with, right? Um, but let's just say you're just trying to achieve a goal, right? And it's a game. And it can be any game. I'm never going to judge anyone's thought of, oh, you know what? One day I want to be this rank because you know what? I'm going to try everything I can. No one should be the judged for something they want to push towards or go to a rank that they never thought they could. Maybe that's what we were doing. But here comes the league, right? You take one guy who's really good at the game, but here's the issue. Now, it's one of these games where there's 5 people, of course. It's always 2 teammates that are completely brain dead, and then there's always one guy who's actually kind of decent with the team, with whoever you're playing with, right? It's the one guy who's decent. I mean, you can give the guy credit for what he's doing, for he's how skilled he is. But here's the catch. Now, whenever shit's going down, if you ask what this man's doing at all, you're basically lighting a match to either die or hoping that they're just listening. Now, when it comes to League, here's my issue. For example, it's me and my cousin. I'm jungle. He's top. So usually, most of the time, our only good teammates mid lane, and the other shitters are always bot lane. Anyone who plays bot lane shit. Okay. Now, when it comes to mid, we would have the guy who was completely good. He would get kills, but here's the issue: he'll stack up bounties, which are bounties where the more people you kill, the more money that your head is priced. So whoever kills you gets a jackpot, right? They kill him, they get a lot of money. And in other instances, that's what you call back into the game. So, for example, imagine taking a guy who you made really worthless into the game because he's way too far behind and everyone's ahead of him. Let's say that guy kills that dude with the bounty. That guy is completely back into the game with all that money because he gets all the items he needs and the level he needs completely, right? Now, this will be an ongoing process to the point where every single enemy on that team kills that same guy, and that guy goes off blaming every single other teammate on the team, and he doesn't understand what he did was troll.
Yeah, I mean, there's this point, I wanna say something because that's just like every toxicity. We just go back to the people of the game. We just made this game unplayable.
Yeah.
That's what those people are. They just they don't have people to play with. They just blame it on off everybody except themselves. They don't see their mistakes.
And I do want to throw this out there. I do understand when people go as far as to say, I know there's a lot of shit people can say. They can go as far and go, oh, that's on every game. That's on every mobile. That's on a shooter game. But here's the issue, though. Here's the issue. All my years of playing the same game type, I've never seen it as bad as Riot Games. Yeah, it's free. Yes, it's free to everyone that can play, and yes, of course, you can't control what people do. But here's my issue, is that you watch someone else, they're not getting the same problem you're getting. And here's the thing, is that talking about this topic is just dumb, but I think it's just funny doing anyway, because what we both go through and what we're dealing with. I know when you play Valorant in your own rank, or what your own way, you're experiencing the same shit I would. And here's the thing with League.
I'm not saying that I don't agree with you. I'm just saying there's some people I come across League was the only game I would say I didn't find anybody who genuinely. I think the people who play that game doesn't enjoy playing it. Does it play? They don't have anything to play it because they just they have been playing this game for so long. They just don't want to play any other game. They don't want to try the game. But I would say on Valorant, because it's a new game, some people we do find somewhat having fun, but on League was, I would say, the only game I didn't have anyone who enjoyed the game, but they had like the goal to like shit talk everyone and just like make the game like a horrible experience for the new
Understandable.
players. If you're a new player to start playing League, there's no way you can do it.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
Unless you're playing on a random ass server where you don't know their language. I would
or
say like start with that. So you
or if
don't
you're
give a
being
fuck what
taught,
this one.
or if you're being taught. Cause me and my
Yeah.
cousin invited my brother to
Yeah, I
play
mean,
it.
I played
He
with
caught
you
on
when we
quick.
were like talking.
He
Yeah,
just
but
coach. Yeah.
yeah, but for me it was like, yeah, I don't want to continue because like getting shit talked and just like
Yeah, I
not
get it.
having fun. There's no
Yep.
point playing it.
Yep.
That's why I said, like I said, I might go back to Valorant if I lose this one.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm going back to Valorant.
And if I could have like if our time differences weren't so bad, I'd coach you every other day, but it's so bad that I never get the chance to, and then unfortunately the only time you get to play is if you're not being coached by anything where you have no idea what's going on. So you have every right to feel that way. Like honestly, God, you really do. And players ruin that experience completely.
For new players, I'm saying
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
just
Oh
like
yeah,
justifying for
absolutely,
new players.
absolutely. I get that too.
I mean, it's like a way different hell for like low elo players, like like mid rank players, high rank players. Like
Yeah.
that's just like another.
Now, let me finish this off with league ranked, and now here's my favorite part. Now, this is
Yeah.
going to be a part where everybody's experienced this. Oh, I know.
Uh huh.
Now, don't you love playing a game on a let's say Sunday night, whether you're playing
Yeah.
alone or a friend or a family member, who knows, right? You're playing ranked in a team-oriented game. Now, I'm not saying this shouldn't happen or this happens only in this game. Well, I think we all experience this. Is what kind of drives me away from these games is you start the game, you get you get in the lobby. Now,
Yeah.
these people come off as normal if they're speaking to you. Now, you have completely normal teammates talking, getting ready to play the game. Whoa, yeah, all right, guys. Whoa, communication up in this bitch. But then you get into the game. An ally has been slain. 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 They start dying so many times that you wonder, have you ever fucking played the game before? Have you ever played the game before? And then you ask them, and you answer them, and you say, have you ever played this game? And they either hit you with they'll hit you with the well, I mean I'll have bad games sometimes, or they go with I'm not even trying. No, because you'll watch, and these guys are pulling moves that look like you can tell if someone's trying or not by just the way they're playing, and these guys don't even fucking care. And here's what makes me think, right? Think to yourself right here a minute, right? You get a teammate who has 0 kills and what God knows how many deaths you want to add up to, and you ask them why they're playing, but they always give you a bullshit answer. What my mind is going through, imagine it's like 11 p.m. during the day, like like evening, right? Or whatever, and you ask somebody who's completely and utterly playing a game to just be miserably bored to the point where they're not even playing it. Can you imagine
I
what is
mean, at
going
this
through
point,
them
you
their
just have
head?
to turn off. Bro, no one is forcing you to play the game. You
Yeah,
just turn it off. It's
yeah.
just like, I mean, it's all right if you're doing that on quick play, but bro, you're queuing in ranked and doing that stuff, bro. That doesn't add up.
That's the thing. Is that I had a teammate before on League who had 0 kills and 18 deaths. You know what this guy said to me? This guy really fucking said, "Oh, I'm bored." Okay, okay, all right.
Um,
Okay, you're what? He's yeah. How do you
Bro,
not
yeah,
have?
he's bro. So I'm gonna like start dying and not getting killed. Just gonna like lay back and like
Oh, you
watch.
know they're
I mean,
miserable.
if you're like doing that on purpose, like to like do like a comeback, can you like do like you just go like 0-18 and just like hit a major comeback in the game? Is there any way you can even do that? I mean, if he's doing that, then it's understandable. But you're just like throwing just for like, yeah, I want to see what it's like to lose the game.
It's
That's just
actually
the
very
dumb.
possible to win if you have a team that's doing that, only because whoever's killing him that many times is still getting a shutdown, and maybe depending who gets it, like maybe like when it comes to League, certain champions are more important than the others. Depending on who's more important, who gets the kill and kills that guy with all that shutdown, sure. But my issue is with this is that um you know they're angry when they do that on purpose to troll, but no one's saying anything because maybe they're doing that to get like flamed, I guess, or make someone yell at them. You know they're angry when no one types at all. Can you imagine trolling and dying that many times and not playing the game at all, wasting all this time in your life to not get told anything because that's what you want? You know how
That's
miserable
just
you'd be
like,
right after.
yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just like a different player. That there's just like different people. Like, I don't know what to say for to them.
I've
Because,
been muting a lot
bro,
lately.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I barely come across like people like who are toxic because I just like give a fuck about what my team, like who
Mhm.
I'm playing with, is saying. I don't give a fuck what they're saying. Because, like in rank, there's no like team orientation. They're just like doing whatever they're gonna
True.
do.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're not gonna listen to you. So
Mhm.
I like trying like come around that. I barely I don't solo queue on Valorant. And I could if I wanted to, but I just like don't like it. Like I did it before. Like I come across like great people, but some people just like they're just like made this style was different. They just like shit talk you. Like first they're gonna like install like an agent that you were gonna play. That they tell you to play the certain agent. You tell them, bro, I don't know how to play this agent. I will tell you. I will tell you. And you do the best you can, and they just like flame you, bro. You're so shit with that agent. You shouldn't have played it, bro. You told I didn't have any choice. What do you want me to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, I get it. No, that's
That's
very on. That's very 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 real. Honest to God, that's like something that's very real that you just said.
I mean, I think we should like talk about this, the like games and the people, the community. We should make like a whole another podcast for it.
For sure, yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we were gonna talk about like Riot games, but yeah, we just came to like the player base.
I like to
Now we're
talk
gonna.
about this
I
one
mean,
because this is something that honestly it's one. I think from my opinion, wanting to drive this with you is because you and my cousin the only two people. Like my cousin, honestly, we should just invite him to this episode because I know he understands the way we do things with this. I say right games only because this is a game. The games of the company are two games that we've played for a very long time now, and it's like one of those games that you could say that it's your number one, really, like most played at the time. Would you say?
exactly. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
you just like come. That's why I understand about people.
yeah.
They just come back to this game because this is the only game they just like like grind some hours to like get to a point where they are. They just want to like play the game. But I wouldn't say like I would say this like if you're like playing ranked games,
Yeah.
I just want you to like play when you're like a headspace to play the ranked games. You just cannot go like, oh, I don't want to play a game, but I want to queue in rank just to
Oh, we
like
yeah we
just
heard that
make the
or learned that
game
the
like
hard way.
throw throw the game for somebody else who's trying to like rank up.
Yeah.
And I just there's like no nothing I just hate about the only thing I hate about this game is because Valorant is that you can do whatever you want. I know I just barely do that, but you can like some games I can like be hard carrying my team,
Mhm.
hard carrying, and it happens like on a rare occasion. And when I still lost, I just like prefer, bro. I can like fucking fill an agent and just like do decent and win the game, except that rather than like top rank and losing
Mhm.
because there's no point.
Well said.
Like I'm getting these teammates. You know what happens? I do come across these people like on a regular basis.
I would assume
Like
so.
they just like start like die, and you just like say something to them. They said, "Yeah, I'm throwing the game. Fuck you." And
Yeah.
you can see,
Yes. Yep.
like when you see their point of view, you can see them like trying out of their asses, like
Yeah.
sweating. They're sweating so much, their like keyboard and mouse is covered in water, and then like still dying. And they say, "Yeah, I'm not even playing. I'm gonna enjoy the minus 30 RR."
Yeah. Enjoy the loss.
Like those people, like it just like come back to the people, and the game not being rewarding, just like icing on the cake. This is that make the whole game like horrible experience.
Yeah, that was very well said. I think that you get the same thing on League. Now we can move to the next
I mean,
topic that
if
you want
you
to
were
talk
to
about.
like five tag, will the people you actually enjoyed the game? I would. I just
That
want to ask you that.
yeah, I that's
Would you even care if you win or
maybe
lose, if you're having a good time?
maybe I will. Well, yeah. Here's that's the thing. Now I actually glad you mentioned that. Um, I used to have 5 people I played with. I know a little specific people would understand. But here's the issue. Now I like that you mentioned that because you say if if you're having a good time. Now I will say this. You know, people can run 5 stacks, right? I know a lot of people who
Yeah.
I could definitely run 5 stacks with, but here's the issue. Now, there's only certain individuals I will never play with because here's my issue. Now, I absolutely love toxic banter. Now, toxic banter is like jokes that could be laughed at eventually to the point where it's just funny. It's nothing that, you say something that makes that person go, oh no, that's what they're really thinking. Because this, I mean, you can say a few things when it comes to, like, for example, you're saying, damn, you're just really bad, aren't you? And then maybe after dying, but you look at your score, you're kind of, your score is pretty bad. There's some people on here, or who I would play with, who would genuinely make sure that for some reason it would be very funny to make sure whoever they targeted was at fault, no matter if it was normals, ranked, uh, flex, whatnot. And my example is this, right? For example, take one person who goes somewhere, what other lane, or even Valorant. You take one person who is not probably having a good time, maybe. So what they're
Yeah.
gonna do is, if they're having a bad game, they're gonna find some weird need to blame somebody when no one else is doing that. You know what I mean? That's kind of
Is
why
that
I
about
stopped.
me?
No, hell no, that was never you. Um,
I mean,
you wish.
I wouldn't say I haven't done that. I have done that, but like it's just like I was like too blind to see my own fault, rather than like seeing like I would just like blame it on other people.
I
I
mean,
have done that
when
before.
it comes to strangers, I mean, come on, who doesn't do that shit? Come on now.
I mean, now I come to a point I just like don't blame it on
Me too.
anybody.
I take lots
I
of
just like
faults.
and about that toxic banter,
Yep,
like some people who don't get the jokes, I will just say like I have done this like because I used to be that person who just like want to merge their friend groups and just like want to have like a whole like everyone you knew just know each other, like having a good time, like have like 50, 30 people
yeah,
they talk to each other, they everyone like vibe with each other, but it's impossible for that. I would say just like if you're like into like joking with the teammates, like sometimes it's just like a toxic banter. I would say just read the room, like how
that's
these
true.
people
Very
are, if
true.
they're having a good time or not.
And if you
Because if they're
can't,
not like, if you know they're just not having a good time and you just
yes,
like hit
yes,
them, it just like they think that you're just like targeting them, and they don't take the joke. Because I know you used to, we used to like joke, you used to like joke a lot with me, and sometimes I was just like having like too much bad, and I just like start like fighting with you. I know it used to happen with us.
Well, I'm proud of you actually for saying that. I'm really proud of you because that's something that most people, honestly, I know people who are way older than us who still
But
do that.
but the thing is that sometimes it's just like you just want to have fun, but like sometimes like some people just don't take it the
Yep,
right way.
yep,
They just take it the
yeah.
wrong way and they don't
There
like
you
realize
go.
it.
Yeah, you're taking the words right out of my mouth, dude. That's exactly it. I'm proud of you. Yeah. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. I mean, for
And
example,
I'm just
that's really what it was. That's exactly what it was. I had a 5 stack, and every single time I played with them, there's always 1 to 2 people who would always make sure everyone else was miserable every time. So yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. That was perfectly said. That was literally it. And I think because we used to do that, I completely
yeah.
stopped because you eventually go and realize that okay, yeah, I don't, you never want to be the guy that people don't, go, oh yeah, we shouldn't like that dude. No, we shouldn't. No, absolutely not. I mean, I would. I mean, I think if I wanted a crazy stack to play with people who I would absolutely enjoy playing games with, would probably be like you, Night Sand, and a few others. A lot of honorable mentions I would throw in there, but a little later on. But yeah, I think that's exactly why I stopped doing 5 stacks because exactly what you just said, word by word. I do want to throw it out there now. Was there a topic that you wanted to get on because you did mention
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
no, go
Yes.
with it.
I wanna
Go on.
I have to ask because I just don't have anything to watch, and I
Okay.
wanted to start watching Arcane. I know it's related to League of
Mm.
Legends, so I was like, if you like, and they are coming up with like season two.
Hmm.
So I just wanted to like like know your opinion on Arcane
Oh.
season one and like what do you think about it?
Wow, wow. I'm genuinely impressed with the way you are curious when asking things.
Now I'm actually curious. I wanted to watch Arcane, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna like take. I'm just gonna talk to someone who has watched Arcane and just
Absolutely.
then I'm going.
Um,
So what is it like? What is this Arcane series?
I think it just kind of boils down into. I mean, you don't need to watch the show without playing the game. Like, you don't need to play the game to know the show. Trust me, you don't.
Uh huh.
I
Yeah.
think what it's doing is just it's kind of showing you, of course, League's lore base. It's like the same thing with Valorant, where the characters generally have history with one
Have a
another.
background.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um, League has regions, as in call them basically countries, like Game of Thrones. Like Stark, Lannister. That's like kind of League
Yeah. Yeah.
with Piltover, Noxus, Demacia. That's basically what it is. It's choosing a region, and they're taking a handful of characters that are in the game and just giving you the story of what they were from the start. I mean, it's kind of what it is. I mean, it's kind of just showing you what the characters are outside the game and what they went through and who it really is who. Because there are some characters in the show who you don't know are secretly the character in the game. I
Uh
do
huh.
I do approve Arcane. My issue is with it is that it doesn't go outside one region. So, for example, League has lots of regions. There's Demacia, Piltover, Irelia. No, not Irelia. What the hell am I saying? That crappy ass region. I hate it. That's why I don't care for it. Shrima, Vandal City. I think. Yeah, or Yordle, whatever the hell. I don't
Uh
even care
huh.
about that one either. That's my issue is that it only focuses on one, which I get it. They were currently still on budget wise. Maybe that's what it was, but it's a great show. It just doesn't have characters who that make me go, oh sick, oh my god, what more? I mean, there's characters in it that I genuinely think they're interesting to watch, but as a show as a whole, it's very good. I do recommend it. You'll probably see some very, very, very good things in the show. I as a League of Legends player, I would rather much have watched the show other than knowing what the fuck League of Legends is. So yeah, be lucky that you don't play the game. You can watch the show and go, man, this is an actual great show. I genuinely like the show because you don't have to focus on the game. Most time it's what I do, or most what League players do, and what they would tell you. Believe it or not, I'm kind of glad you talked to me about it because I talked about this with my cousin. Is that if you were to ask someone else, they would probably go, yeah, don't watch that show. It's garbage. Only because their favorite character probably isn't in the show at the moment. Um,
Yeah.
but none of my characters were in that show, but I still loved it. It was a really really good show. Only because you feel like it's gonna sound maybe just trash or cringe or whatever, but I like to sympathize with things or be sentimental. It kind of makes you feel for the characters now, other than knowing their lore and the game. You know what I mean? For example, like it'll tell you one of the lead characters' backstory were pretty haunting, or sucks, and it's kind of sad. But in the show, you can feel more, obviously, because you're seeing more. But it's the fact that you know what that character is. For example, me, I've known these characters for what, years, fucking years, more years than I could count. So seeing these characters come to life into a show is like, it's everything. Even if it's no one who's watched it before, you experience the same thing a lot of people don't get to. Um, it's a very well made show. It depends on people who want to take it the way they do, whether it's their
I mean, I don't give a fuck what people are saying. I just wanted to know your opinion because I really wanted to watch the show, and I was like, bro, do I have to know the League of Legends laws? I have to know
you
every
absolutely don't
character
do
lore.
not. You're good.
So, and are you excited about season 2?
Um, I mean, I would be if the fact that I, however, am one of those people that, yeah, the show. There's a few characters in the show that I'm excited to see evolve into who they are in the game because,
Yeah.
like I said before, um, for example, in League of Legends, there's a character, for example, let's use Darius as an example, right? Um,
Yeah.
in the game, he seems like an evil person, or he just kills because he wants to. Now, in the show, it gets to show you who he became to that point. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of
Uh
characters
huh.
in that show right now that you're in Arcane who who are horrible people, but you're getting to see what made them that way in the first place. So you can actually finally see. But however,
What started their villain arc?
yeah, exactly. And like I said, you don't need to know league lore at all. You don't need to league know at all. You can just see the characters that they keep showing and go, oh, this is a character, Vi, Jinx, Victor, whatever. You don't need to know them inside the game. It's like a normal show. You're introduced to these characters. You get to learn who they are and get to see what they turn into. So yeah, I absolutely understand. But yeah, I absolutely want you to watch it. You should watch it.
I'm gonna. I just wanted like somebody because I thought because I know my friends were like excited when I like Arcane season 2, and I was like, what the fuck, like they talk about
Yeah.
like they were like excited about Arcane too because they just like the anime stuff. So I understand, but I just wanted to know because I know you told me before you were like pretty like go you're impressed with the show, and I did want to give something to Riot, like they did something good.
Yeah.
They should stick to like being a media company and make music. I did send you the by the way you.
You are an idiot. You are an idiot. You are so dumb. What do you mean? What their music
I'm kidding.
sucks?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, no, no. You cannot
Hey,
say their
hey.
music sucks.
Yes,
I
I
just
can.
listen. I I'm we're gonna wrap the podcast here.
Wait, no. Wait, before we
On
do,
the next podcast,
before we do,
on the net.
before we do, I'm gonna say this. You
Yeah.
cannot tell me, Sid,
Oh my god.
that you can give a company good music taste reward when one of their songs they went legends never die. You can't tell me
No,
that
we
shit.
can
Just
get
shit
copyright on
ever.
that. Chill.
You can't tell me that shit.
Listen. The songs I come across to were way too fucking good. The recent song "Heavy Is the Crown" by Linkin Park. Linkin Park made a comeback and they did a song with League of Legends. They're like starting a whole new journey, and listen to that song. You might change your opinion. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying. Bro. Listen. there's certain songs on Valorant. I love Valorant songs. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
thought like some songs were like, yeah, I cannot listen to this every day, but like certain songs were like I can listen to this every single day. It's the same with this recent song, Heavy is the Crown by League of Legends.
I seen
By
that.
Linkin Park, sorry.
Okay.
They
Now,
made
that I
that for
might
League of
listen.
Legends.
I might listen. But before I end anything else here, listen.
Yeah.
Here's another thing. You know what? Maybe
Uh-huh.
maybe Valorant's music is not bad. Maybe no, but don't ever call League's music
I mean,
bad.
I'm
You know
gonna,
why? You know
yeah, I
why?
cannot say anything about League of Legends, but
Yeah.
the latest song I heard, bro, it's
I'll have to
good.
take a listen. But you're not gonna tell me
Yeah.
when it comes to that fucking game.
Yeah.
What I like? No. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! That's music
Well,
ass.
just send me that song. What are you
I
talking
will.
about?
I will.
I want to. Yeah, so I get because I don't know, and I just like I just say, now you're just like, bro, come on, man,
You
just
know,
like give them
let me
something. And
include.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm a big guy. I'm just trying to give
Let me
Riot something.
include the podcast music something. I'm going to turn it
I,
down.
I, I mean, you cannot. I mean, we cannot like have like music playing because if
Ah,
Riot sees this,
true.
they're well.
Yeah.
I know for a fact they're gonna take us
Can I turn it
down.
down?
No. No, just send me the link.
Really?
I'll
Really?
just listen to
Yeah.
it. We're just gonna talk about like briefly for in the next episode.
All right. Fine. All right. Well, I guess that'll be it for now. I will say I did enjoy this.
We talked about our favorite
Yeah.
gaming company.
I was very. I did enjoy this a lot. I
Yeah,
will
I mean,
mention.
yeah.
I'm glad this.
We love you, Riot. Please sponsor
No,
us.
what? No, hell no! Don't sponsor me, shit. Imagine like one day they go,
You never
we
know. You
we
never
want to
know.
sponsor you, but not Cody.
No, I mean no. I mean you're the only reason you got me to Valorant. You got me to League, and I mean, though I mean you have your opinions, and for a person who has been playing the game for like more than 15 years, I think it's right about what you say, and they should listen. What's wrong with the game? They know that it's wrong with the game, and it's not just you. I'm like I think that it's not just you who feels that way.
Yeah, it's just
Like I
they
have
just don't listen.
like you're gonna say like here comes he's just like talking about, but like Ten's retired, and someone asked him like if you like are you gonna play League of Legends? Have you heard what he said? He said, why would I make myself miserable playing that game? That game is like horrible. And he has said the same thing about
I mean,
Valorant.
everyone should say League's horrible. I swear that
Yeah,
game is really
it's
bad.
not like people who are like pro in that game, like say that game is horrible, but they're playing the game like certainly different. I feel like like no one is forcing you to play that game. The thing is, when you like for me, when I play Valorant, nobody's forcing me to play Valorant if I'm not having a good time. But the thing is, when you like, for me, like when I like invest, it's like when you like invest something in the game, like I like spend way too much money.
Yeah,
You know what happened?
that is
I
very
like spend
true.
like
Yeah,
I spend like like a good amount of money on my game, and I just like stopped playing it. I was like, bro, did I just like I bought these stuff and I'm not even playing the game? Is it even worth it? And I was like, bro, I have to play this game now. It's
very
like you're
true.
like bound to play the game now, but nobody's forcing you now. So it's just like, yeah, the game. Like we don't like the certain people on the game. We don't like the current ranking system. But yeah, it's the right. It's not about it. There's so many people are still playing the game.
Yeah, I
Nobody's
know where you're
forcing us
coming
to play.
from.
We just like wanted to give our opinions on the game, and we did.
Yeah. I
Right? Don't
mean,
sue us, bro.
yeah, I
Come
don't.
on, chill, bro.
Yeah.
We come in peace.
Don't worry. The next topic to next, I'm going.
Next we're gonna have like Riot Games CEO Dylan Jadeja.
No, I might invite Nice in for an episode, but the
Yeah,
next
I
episode
mean
will
I would.
be. I'm just going to expose it. Next one will be battle royales.
Battle Royales.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about PUBG. Let's go.
But I will wrap it up
I
here. I do want to give a final outro to what I'm about to say.
yes sir.
I'm going to say this. Um, All right. It was absolutely enjoyable. I like this one better than last one. Last one was a complete rerun. If you heard it completely
Yeah.
stop, that was on purpose. If you heard the audio spike, that was on purpose. You will not hear that on here. It'll be absolutely fun from here on out. These will be
Yes,
weekly.
sir.
I will do absolutely we can. People are gonna ask, why do this? Why do you know this? Well, for one, we're good at this. We're good at talking. We have
I mean, you're good. You're good
experience.
at talking.
No, you did
I'm just
amazing.
like
You did
trying.
great.
I'm
This
just
dude, you
trying to
did
like get up
amazing.
on.
You did
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep up.
amazing. You did great, dude. I can't tell you how much you did great. You did amazing,
Yeah, thanks, man.
spectacular. But again, thank you. This was the Odd Ones Out, episode 2, Riot Games.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Right. We come in peace, bro. Just chill. If any like devs or like anybody from Riot team is watching, we don't hate the game. We love the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cody loves League of Legends. I love Valorant.
If you want to
we
go
just
follow
like
Sid,
we just wanted to like do this. We just needed this, Brand.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
we needed something to talk about because we're irrelevant. Anyway,
Yeah.
if you want to go follow Sid, he is a silent Sid on everything, all platforms. You could probably find him there. I'm sure a silent
Yeah.
Sid, yeah, or Othega, right?
Oh,
I think that's gone.
well,
I think it's
bro.
gone.
They're gone. Vega's gone, bro. What do you mean by
I'm
Vega?
sorry.
We have to talk about Vega and Roses.
Oh no!
Roses.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want
to
to find me, it's Bunky on Twitch and Kanoran on everything else. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and this is the Odd Ones Out again with Cody and Sid. Peace.
Peace.